Yeah, I sent you there's this game I did where I was Armenia and I killed like 18. It was funny. I killed 18 cav and they just charged me one at a time and they all died. It was funny. And Spartan Commander in the middle of the game goes, "Wow, I knew maxed out cataphracts were tough, but I've never seen this before." And the next game Conan hosts, and he says, "Turn your shit off, Bubo. Do it now. Do it."
Turn your shit off, Bobo. That's
Lando's,
wild.
yeah, Lando's typing all caps. He's like, "That wasn't clean. That was a lag win."
Yeah, man. Lando ain't coming.
Yeah, lag makes you charge maxed out cataphracts with all your units in a blob.
I know. This not very nonsensical is the word.
Like all I did that game, I killed the 18 cav and then I just like suicided them on Urban. They killed a lot of Urbans still. I just like let them fight Urbans and they died like slowly. I had like 1800 kills or something crazy. 1600 kills. It was a heroic.
Did you have them two chefs?
Um, I think what I did was two chefs on everything. I had two chef cataphracts, two chef Armenian pikes.
Because those two chef cats that you used against me in that 1v1, like, didn't give a fuck. Like,
they'll kill anything. They'll literally
killing urbans.
It's like a Spartan, but without a. It's like a different kind of a Spartan. It's like it beats Urbans. It's like a counter.
I'm like so shocked that I only just learned how fucking powerful they can be.
Yeah, I mean,
after all this time,
you look at SR do it, and you're like, yeah, they're overrated. But it's because SR, he probably doesn't. It's like he doesn't press Alt attack, and he uses them. And
man, every time SR does anything, he just gets mass routed. I don't look
he
at
just
SR.
loses. It's because like from the start of the game until the end, he does nothing but run all over the place. So by the time his cataphracts do anything important,
Yeah,
they're exhausted.
fucking
So they lose,
as hell.
and he'll charge like a fresh Praetorian, and it dies. And he's like, I don't know how that's possible. I had maxed upgrades. I'm like, well, SR, you're exhausted. Like it matters. You're gonna lose.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, you've played Rome for 15 years, and he doesn't know that. Like I played a third as long.
So what is this game?
So this is you.
Oh, me.
Seleucids.
Fuck yeah.
Captain Alcaeus. Do you have shivs? Or is it a normal Sally? I think you took a normal one.
Yeah, because I didn't know. I did not know.
Gold cataphracts are still good. I mean, also because you're facing Greece, you're facing Carthage. You probably want, like, I would probably take just gold ones. Gold 2, I take versus Urbans primarily because like part of it is because like I know they'll absolutely kill Urbans if I get to charge them. But like another thing is like if you put shivs on your pikes and they all get peeled or missile attacked, like the shivs don't help you versus that kind of damage. Your armor is the same, and if you just lose all your infantry from that, then it was like a waste of money. So I just like put it on the cav for that. But also it's also because the cav will fucking kill anything it touches, unless it gets peeled or countercharged.
So who's with me?
So you're with Kleo's Macedon. He's got his like comp that he uses like a militia cav, and I think he only has 2 archers. It's hard to see because of this map. 3 archers. You've got 2. Paglia is on this team. He's the Senate. I'm guessing this is Luke because he's Beridii. And I'm Carthage. Demon is Greece, and he's gone for this big skirmishy 12-8 kind of an army. I'm sending some Sacred Band Cav to go help him. So that's good. So we're looking at a Oh, Rome versus Rome between Pag and Luke. I'd say Luke is better at this matchup. So if I was gonna guess, this flank's a little bit in trouble, but Pag could win. He could win a Rome versus Rome on Luke. I'm not saying he can't, but
Yeah,
I'd say
it's
Luke's just overall a stronger player in 31K than almost anybody. So I'm just saying that out of default.
This is a recent game, right? I kind of remember this.
This was a couple weeks ago. It wasn't that long ago. At most 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I
don't remember how this turns out.
I think you could definitely use Sele to kill these pikes if they were to charge you, but it all depends on the Archer War. It's a little iffy. If you judge this by like if we just all faced each other's infantry, we definitely have the advantage. And I'm factoring in my wager on how this went. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either. I feel like I should definitely be moving my Katas to Pag.
Yes.
I don't remember if I do.
That's definitely where they would. Like, my instinct with Katas is to send them to where the urbans are, because that's, like, just the unit they can counter. Me and Demon do this rush, which makes sense. Like, we have much better infantry to do that with. But I think what we're going for is to kind of win the archer duel faster, which we were winning anyway. But we want to press it if we can. Why not? So
I'm interested to see this game between Pag and Luke.
Yeah, Pag's got a tiny little companion to support him.
It could make the difference if he charges it in, right?
I feel like if he used it at the very end, and if the battle's close, it would be the most helpful. If he uses it at the start, it might just kind of. I feel like it just wouldn't do a lot, just as a unit, because it's just got.
Yeah, well, it's not got a lot of power.
Yeah.
I think with a single cav unit in RVRs, use them to pick off the early skirmishes, like between Peeler shields.
Yeah,
you can get some nice routes.
Totally.
But I mean, I should be sending my Katas over. I don't know why I haven't done that yet.
I think you might
what am I doing?
I think you were thinking about making sure the Archer War isn't totally lost from like Cav coming around, because because Kleo took no Cav, all of Pag's Cav is getting ready for Luke. So there was nothing else to defend all of the Cretans and regular archers and stuff that you guys took, besides your cataphracts.
Yeah, it's not good to have archers behind us. I think that was probably my thinking for that.
Mm-hmm. So I guess Pag does not want to do this Rome versus Rome. Like, I think as you said earlier, like, if Pag hated Luke, he would just go right for it and try to win it. And then the battle would be a little quicker.
I personally feel like Pag is a fucking excellent player. It's just his emotions can for sure make him play.
He's like
reckless.
He's like Anakin Skywalker and the lava battle at Mustafar. It's just like, you underestimate my power, don't try it, and then like he throws his Cavic cataphracts.
Yeah, man. But it's good. You know, it's a team game. He's playing the long game. He's going to see. The ideal thing would be for him to go against Carthage. So I think he's probably going to shadow you.
At least if he peeled me. At least if he peeled me and did nothing else, then his army would have been justified.
Well, I think that's all you need to do.
Yeah.
On Carthage's run.
Because if Carthage charges you, you don't peel them at all, and you don't Testudo, they will actually beat these Urbans.
Yeah,
if they
do pretty well. It's just about getting the peeler off.
So you're primarily, and you're in this works for you because you're primarily focusing on commanding this, like folding this flank, letting these archers do what they can in case the Spartans move or something. So you're keeping your cataphracts there, and you're not moving them, so they're not getting tired or anything. Just like the main thing that ruins cataphracts is they get tired. But
here, you guys, you do make a good push,
we do make
and
this push.
it forces me to move them, which I did not want to like tire them out, but
Yeah,
has to be done.
You can't really do anything about that. Pag's way too far away to help.
Well, at this point, I remember screaming to Pag like, just charge Luke, like get a slice charge, because the majority of his cav was over here.
Yeah.
But I think Pag was a bit concerned about doing that, which is, understandable.
Yeah, I mean, so Demons actually, Demons pays attention to little things like shoot Urbans while they move. He got some nice, not a lot, but like, did something to a unit in that moment.
Yeah, it's a attritional kind of mindset.
And he has a really good opportunity to shoot these Sele Pikes if he chose to. I don't know what he's shooting at right now.
Yeah, he can for sure shoot the shit out of my guys.
Still shooting Urbans. I think he just kind of forgot to switch targets. But they could move. They could still move, kind of. So your pegs aren't really that. Your cataphracts aren't that tired considering how much they've been running. And you might be able to nip a few Spartans here because these are pretty isolated and not part of the battle. They're kind of neutralized for a moment.
I was thinking about it, but I mean, there we go.
You
I did
go
go
for
for
it. He's not even in phalanx, so like it wasn't like you lost anything by doing this.
I think old Sparky would have just blobbed that and probably lost a lot of catters.
It might have worked because he didn't phalanx. He just like let you do it. You still lost.
But I think it's a bad habit. I'd much rather save them for an end game situation, which is
That's a smarter thing to do.
more favourable.
If you save them for the end game and they're fresh, they'll be really effective.
Yeah.
So this is you guys have a really good position on us here. This battle's coming back to me now. I remember it for this. This got really exciting. This is like
you can see my guys are getting shot pretty badly now from I think Demon's archers.
Mostly. I think Luke and I were both yelling at him to just shoot you. This unit's pretty badly dinged up, so that's definitely archers. So you didn't face anything else yet.
Yeah, when you're in a situation and like I obviously cannot pull back now because I'd get shot to pieces and I'd probably expose Pag's flank.
Yeah.
I feel like the best thing to do is just tuck yourself as close to your infantry as possible, so that your archers can't get good shots in at least. Like they'll still shoot me, but I'll be at a worse angle, and it'll provide some sort of protection. Because otherwise, you just get fucking, plastered.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I dropped my mouse and the replay kind of went like out of nowhere, like into nowhere. But nothing's happened, so we didn't miss anything. So yeah, I remember this battle's coming back to. Oh my god, you're absolutely. This is the sad thing about.
Yeah, my
the general. They just went all out on the general. You can see it.
I hate it when that happens.
That's so sad.
For fuck's sake.
It's so. Yeah, it's like, guys, be nice to the poor Seleucid player.
Yeah, so you see what I'm talking about here. I'm just trying to. I mean, it's a terrible idea. Like if Demon and you pushed right now onto my guys.
I was yelling at Demon to push because, like, you see, I do it. Not even in phalanx, just too excited. And then Demon goes in phalanx and slowly joins.
Yeah, but it's funny. My silver shields would probably last longer here than if they just stood in the open getting shot.
Yeah, it comes a point where you should just try to use them for what they can do before. That kills them. So.
But yeah, if anything, Pag Pag and Kleo are the ones that would do anything.
This is up to them infantry wise, obviously, for sure. I don't support what Luke was thinking here, because what's happening is I'm pushing against like a mix of units, and he's just into Studa. I think it makes sense if Pag is just auto peeling and not paying any attention to what he's doing with Pila.
Yeah.
He's definitely
he's
manually peeling because these units are engaged and he's hitting them. But I think part of what Luke was thinking was to go through the pikes and blob them up.
I find if I'm pushing with pikes, having Romans into Studos is a terrible idea because it breaks your pikes up and they get picked off. And
I think I was messaging him to stop doing that where the pikes were, and like so far he really doesn't have any Testudos in my pikes.
That was a pretty good charge by Pag, but I think he stopped halfway through.
I think he just didn't like charge through enough units, and then like Demon Spartans came, and it was like,
yeah, I mean they just got charged
12. There's like 12 cav here that kind of caught him, so he lost a lot. He didn't lose.
Actually, he got one out. That one right there. That was the only one that got routed. So that's pretty good.
So he didn't really lose a lot. Decent charge. So Cleo's kind of like your Silver Shields have mysteriously disappeared, and Cleo's come to take over his holes.
Listen, they did their job.
Well, what they did was good, because if you look at it, I'm winded and Kleo has not even been engaged yet. So these guys will probably lose if they go into Kleo. Plus, there's urbans here.
Yeah, I think I see an opening because your flank there is pretty exposed. I should be using my katas to hit that, but bit slow.
There's so much other things to consider, though. There's like, you and Pag do have a good opportunity to come like maybe back here a little bit, and you'd win a straight cav war.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be straight because there's a bunch of
there's
Spartans running around.
Yeah. But you guys are winning on this side for sure.
Yeah, it was good support from Kleo.
Yeah. In the center is definitely where we're dominating. They're like, you guys, Pag, Kleo, Sparky team are down to their last line. Sacred Band are like, they honestly, they'll win versus Urbans, but we've got Spartans here helping. We've got Luke here helping. Massive decisive cav engagement here.
Yeah, I don't remember this. It just looks really messy, to be honest.
This is like a classic 31k game of just a gigantic infantry fight and then chaos everywhere around it.
Well, there's a lot. I'd say everyone in this game has got really good micro, so there's just so much fucking stuff going on.
This is a game of just all good players, like with all their armies mixed up.
That's a nice charge by Luke.
Yeah.
I think that's your cav too.
Me and Luke right there. I'm just trying to get extra kills at that point. There's no point in me charging.
So we've lost on... You've won on the left.
Yeah.
And it looks like we've won on the right.
So I think Luke, all he's doing was just making you guys chase him with all your cav. I think that was...
Yeah, we shouldn't have chased, to be honest.
He does shit like that, like the mind games. It's funny.
Yeah, man. I still can't remember how this turns out. It looks like you guys have an infantry edge, but we for sure have...
You have a good
amount of edge.
You have a good amount of infantry left. You can definitely kill these Spartans.
Yeah, I actually forgot about these guys.
Lots of cav, too. Oh, right for the general.
That's a bit of a... I don't like that charge. I think Pag should have just not gone for that.
It's powerful enough to do what he was thinking, but I don't think it's worth it. Like, there wasn't enough stuff to kill. Even if he killed that general, honestly, we have more Sacred Band than anything. It wouldn't have mattered too much. Plus, obviously,
Yeah,
there's pikes there.
I would have preferred him to just set up behind you guys. Oh, look at me. I'm doing the exact same thing.
Well, you're doing the pikes aren't facing you. You're like on the side of the pikes. When he did it, he was like a little more forward. So the pikes were actually
Man,
hitting
I
him.
can't say shit. I just did the exact same thing. I think we just wanted to kill the general. It looks like that.
It would have been smart, like general sniping. Because, I don't know, it kind of looks close. You guys definitely have more cav than us.
Yeah, I think at this point, with still 6 relatively healthy catters, there's not much Luke's cav can do versus that.
Your catters are tired, but
they are tired.
And
they are losing.
The Urbans are winded, the Sacred Band are tired, so the stamina isn't... It's pretty equalized. But we have a lot of infantry advantage, kind of. There's some Urbans here.
Yeah, there's Luke's cav.
Luke sealed the deal here.
Yeah. I actually completely forgot about those cav. He had them running all the way in the back.
Paglia was doing here. He kind of just, I think, trying to kill Demon's General.
I mean, it's over at this point.
It's over.
Well, that was a good game. I remember this one. I think I saved this one too.
I only remember this game. I only started to remember this game when the infantry all formed up and we did the final battle. Like, that's when I remember. I was like, that was this fucking game, this crazy, like, infantry blob. I remember, like, I think in the middle of this game, I was like, did Luke, like, lose all of his cav? But really, he was, like, just letting you guys chase him all the way over here.
Yeah, they were just miles away.
Yeah. It was a close game. It wasn't like you guys got crushed or anything, honestly.
Nice kills for Demon. 2,000.
Definitely.